Hi, Tony and Maria. It was nice speaking with Maria this morning. So I kind of showed her a little bit how to, per your request, how to create printed invoices for the rental agreements that Mr. Tony asked. So I'm just gonna review really quick what we went through today. So the idea is to create some printed invoices. Not only that, but to save them into the client's history. So um, there are two steps to this process. The first part is creating the product or creating the agreement. And what's nice about it is that once we've created that, we can use it over and over again. And the second part is creating the actual invoice for the customer. So to create the product or the agreement, we just go to products. And what I'm gonna say is I'm gonna say new product. There is a number. I was talking to Maria about this. There is a product number or a serial number you can use for the machines. I'm just gonna make up one number in here, but again, you guys can kind of use whatever number you identify the rental machine with. Okay, so I'm gonna enter 4564, and then I'm going to say, let's kind of go to the description, and I'm gonna say, let's think for a moment. This is a 4-hour. Spartan 125 2011. Let me see if I can remember. Drain cleaner auto feeder. I think I remember the name of the tool correctly. Okay, so supplier, we won't really worry about this too much because it's a rental. Measurement is one thing we need to do, which is each. So every time we do a 4-hour, this thing is very versatile, so we can do different things. But really, because we're doing it by machine, we're gonna say each. Cost price, again, this is to ensure that if we had a cost associated with it, we would put it. In this case, we really don't put anything because it's a rental. So the other part we're going to complete is quantity. So for every 1 hour, we are going to charge 69.99. So that's the rental amount that we're charging to rent out this machine. And I think that's about it. We're just gonna leave quantity minimum, quantity maximum, empty there. If we were to apply a tax, we could do, we could do the rates in here, but in this case, there is no tax for rentals. But if we were to do, state, maybe in local taxes, we'll put those two types of tax in here, but that's all we need. So now we've got this thing set up. We're gonna click on save, and let's create an invoice. I'm gonna close this. So we're just gonna go to, I don't know, retailing. So what we'll do is we're gonna say new invoice. Okay. Oops. And then we're gonna click on the button create new invoice. Now we gotta find the client, which is retailing. Automatically populates the billing address if the shipping address is the same, or you can kind of leave that the same. Invoice date. Okay, so line, just number 1. If we had more than one line, we'll just do 1, 2, and 3. Quantity is just 1. This one automatically populates. Now on the products, we will see the product we just created, right? So the 4-hour Spartan 125 2011, and it will automatically populate the price, which is great for us. If we wanted to apply a discount, we could put maybe like a 10% discount for whatever reason, and it'll populate the totals in here with the discount. Really, in our case, we really don't want to give these guys a discount. And I'm just going to go in here a little bit, scroll a little bit down. I'm going to click on save. And that's really about it. 2 more things is printed note and internal note, and I was telling Maria this. On the printed note is something that you want to show to the client. So for example, I don't know, you can kind of say, thank you for your business. Internal note is something that just for our purpose that will not show on the printed invoice. So, I don't know, customer has dogs, entry, back door or something, right? Again, save. I can do two things. Really, the only two things that I need are preview invoice and print invoice, right? So I can click on preview invoice to see that it looks okay. And it'll give our address, Tony's address, and then the client's address, and then the itemized items of the rental, and then the total, and then remember, let's see, this will look a little bit better. And my spelling is horrible here, but thank you for your business. And that is about it. And then I can close this, and I can click on print invoice, and we'll print the invoices straight from the printer. We can also enter payments in here, and that is to kind of to track for how many invoices are outstanding and whatnot. But obviously, these guys will probably pay right up front on this one, so there won't be an issue. Again, it's pretty straightforward. If I close this, I will be able to actually see when I go to Retail Inc. When I go to invoices, I'll actually see this invoice that I just created in the list of invoice, right? Which is really nice because you can see for every client a history of rentals and whatnot, and you can do that information from there. All right, thank you very much. That was it.